Have I spoken about realities, each individual person's realities, being in touch with reality, out of touch with reality? Uh, I've been accused most often and most recently by my wife of being out of touch with reality. The thing is, one can't lose touch with reality. For the only reality there is each individual person's own reality. So no matter what their mental makeup, mental capacity, or lack thereof, if they're mentally challenged or have a mental illness, it is still them living within their own reality of how they observe and see the world and things around them. No matter how crazy, one cannot lose touch with reality. What another person can say, what they only can say is that they are not in touch, and one person is not in touch with their reality. So a person outside of me, when I speak to them, I can say that your reality isn't in touch with my reality, and that's true. For two realities aren't going to be the same; they can't touch. Uh, so one can never speak to one about not being in touch, except for the commonness of their own, and that is true. I'm not in touch with your reality. I'm only in touch with mine, uh, because each individual person is within their own realm and own dimension, their own reality. Uh, and even when you find groups of people who have come together uh, of some commonality, religious or political or whatever it is, even within those groups, they are still not the same reality. If you go inside a group, if you go inside a religious group, those people who make up that religious group, they gonna still have their own opinions politically, or even morally. They might have some moral guidance with their own religion, but still, they still have they'll still have a difference of opinion morally when it applies to different things, different subjects. Um, you go to a political group, they're gonna differ on their religions, whatever it is. So even within the groups of commonality, there's still each person with their own reality. Even if there's, like I say, even if they have something in common, they still are the same reality. They still have their own. And within each group, ultimately, what you have is there's a compromising. Um, we're gonna compromise that. We're gonna come together on this one idea that we have in common, and then we won't speak about the other things. So we dealing with the religious function. We won't talk about politics. If we're in a political function, we won't talk about religion. And then of course there's those don't talk about religion nor politics. You know, so ultimately, so when someone accuses another person of not being a reality, uh, really it probably speaks to that they aren't in reality. They aren't in touch with reality, with the reality of what is real. And even me saying that, and still I can only come to that conclusion. It may only make sense to me because in my reality it does, and in yours it may not. But our reality, the true reality of all, is truth.